Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Viking Slayer. Tried to live stream and it went horribly wrong. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong. My settings are all over the place. My internet is, as Durgan would say, I have the internet of a potato. It's just flat out horrible. I tried to do some of Kingdoms Castles, and I don't think my laptop can run it properly. So I was getting a lot of drop frames, a lot of just choppy everything. So I'm just going to do a video, upload it, and fingers crossed it works. Hopefully before too long I can get me a mic for my desktop and be able to run a lot smoother on everything. But we are back with Banished. I did run into some issues with my previous saves going bye-bye on me, but I will be starting over. I am running a mod. All it does is give me different starting conditions. I can start with a full village, some buildings pre-made, builders who come with more tools and building supplies, farmers come with more crops and stuff to run orchards, shepherds, same thing except with animals, gold seekers, not really sure, never messed with it. The survivor is two families, nothing except their rag clothes and harsh conditions. That just sounds like a ridiculously painful time. And then Anders and Ella. That is the epitome of pain in the ass. Because it is essentially Adam and Eve. You start with two people and have to create everything from essentially nothing. So that needs to go away. I'm turning my phone on vibrate because that is not going to be happening through this. But we will be running with builders. Kind of start out with a few more building supplies than we normally would, but it is what it is. We also have a couple of different terrains now. Usually you just have valley and mountains. Now we also have lakelands and forests. So we're going to run with forest, more trees, that kind of thing. Slightly better advantage, at the same time it's not. Gonna go with a large terrain size just for the fun of it. Gonna leave disasters on. It's fun to watch the little people fly away with a tornado. Alright, and we will rename our little village the Vikings Lair. And let's get this shindig started. Although I do wish that I could actually go in and like rename my people and all of that. That would be great. But it doesn't allow me to do that. So we will not be doing that. It is a complete pain to try to do all of that. So, although it would be fun, kind of make everybody into little people and watch them scurry around. Interesting. But it is what it is. We accept it and we just move on. It's just easier that way. I will have Discord up so I'll be talking a little bit. But hopefully we can get this started and have a little bit of fun for a little while. Fingers crossed I can get everything worked out and start streaming Again, luckily with the new apartment, I am able to do more. Got a little more freedom. Um, okay, first things first, we need some food coming in. I need to set up my little thing over here. With the mod I'm using, it also does come with some like different structural builds. We are going to build. What is the max? 15. Yeah, I'm gonna do just a little 15 by 15 plot of land for the crops. But it gives us some more things, like we have a dairy hut, we have just different stuff. We can farm in more ways than just the normal that we had been able to do. Alrighty, we'll go back in here. But yeah, we normally, you only have like a handful of things you can do. With this, it does kind of open things up, but at the same time it does make things a lot more difficult, because you have to do certain things to be able to achieve other things, and it is a process. We do need to get us another stockpile up, because that one is almost full. I think 10 by 10. Or no, what is in my way? Stockpile is too large. What's too large about it? Oh, it can only be 15 by 15. Okay, that works. I know at least one person in Discord is going to be yelling at me because I'm using a mod. Well, guess what? I ain't using mods to my benefit. I actually picked this one because it is kind of Viking themed, and it makes things a lot more interesting. So if you want to get upset about it, bite me. But we need to get us a storehouse up as well. That way we have somewhere to store our food. So we're going to build a couple of those. Once the stockpile is up and running, all of this down here will be moved over, and then they can start farming because they've got all that cleared out. I actually figured out that with the idle people, what is this? I know, storage is full. That's what I'm working on, you stupid game. It actually does work out a little better if you don't assign exactly workers per se. They tend to kind of do whatever needs to be done. So I don't have designated workers, so they're gonna kind of do whatever that needs to be done at the moment. Like right now, I've got some that's clearing this out. I've got some that's actually clearing out for the houses. I need a fourth house for the fourth family, because with this mode you start out with, why is that going away? Why do you keep, because I keep hitting the wrong button. That's why that keeps going away. Alright, there we go. But with this mode, you start out with 4 families and a lot of material. We'll kind of bump them up to 10 time real quick so we can get this stuff knocked out. Not sure how long I will be recording on this session. I'm gonna kind of try to keep it light and everything flowing. Whoa, wrong one. I need people. I'm gonna throw 4 over there to farm. Unfortunately, they're only farming rye, but with this mod, you can add onto the houses, like with the workplace. It actually turns it into where you can actually like grind down rye into flour, and then you build a bakery and it turns flour into bread. So it's the little things that make the world go round. We are going to put a fishing dock, pier, whatever, over here. Get somebody out there fishing. Get us some fresh fish coming in. We will also eventually build us a hunting cabin out here somewhere, so that way we can get some various foods coming in, because I'm not entirely sure if they can just eat the rye straight out. If they can, it's kind of gross because they're just eating weeds. But I ain't judging nobody. I mean, do what you gotta do. We're gonna throw a couple of builders out here so they kind of focus on just building. Which I know y'all are mad because you ain't got houses. Well, guess what? You're gonna have houses in a minute. Which I am not entirely sure how the audio is right now, so hopefully this won't make people go deaf. Let's go ahead and set our hunting cabin up. So right there. Then here in a minute we'll go start clearing out trees and rocks to get various things going. I mean, I like games like this. They kind of kill time, make it a little more interesting, but at the same time, it's really all it is a time waster. I mean, it's nothing too fancy. I don't know what just happened there. Oh well, we're good. We got it fixed. Yeah, it's just kind of something to kill time. Help it just kind of relax and go with the flow of everything. Which I need to figure out what is going on with my streaming. It probably is my internet, so that's creating that issue to where I'm not able to stream because it's not able to. The internet access that I've got is, like I said, it's kind of spotty, so it won't really allow for me to stream at not even 30 FPS. It drops frames like there's no tomorrow, and that's not good, so kind of got to make do. Which I do plan on branching out from Banished and actually getting more variety in my gameplay instead of just the instead of just one game. I want to get variety and get different games going and kind of do different series and things of that nature, but it's kind of a work as I go situation. So I mean, it is a work in progress, and I can only really go as fast as my paycheck and everything will let me. But we are gonna have fun while we're here and not look at the negative. It's all positive. Everybody's happy. Everybody's having a good day. Alright, my hunting cabin is about halfway done. They just kind of forgot about the pier over here. I know food's running low. Yep, reserve of food is low. I know that. That's why I'm trying to get stuff up and running for you. That way you're not starving to death, and then I look like a total dill hole in front of my viewers, because that's not cool. Okay, so this house should cover the last 4 that are, I guess, homeless. Why will you not? There it is. Okay. Throw another one out. Another builder. That way we can get some more. We can get some stuff done. Where is my cabin? It's just kind of chilling out in the woods. They haven't even really done anything yet. Which it's really blended in. Maybe the deer won't see it. Sneak attack the deer. They'll never see it coming. But on the new, with the new mod though that I'm using, usually you just have like stone, firewood, clothes, tools, just basics. Let's see if this menu has. Oh, it actually has more. But you have like iron ore, your textiles. That's a new one. I mean, it's very basic, which with the mod I'm using, you have gold, you have, you can actually make currency. You have silver, clay, brick, glass, sand. I mean, it just gives you more options of things to do. Get somebody there, and can we get this cabin completed? And we are good on that one. We'll put somebody out here. That way we can get some food rolling in, because I don't think this rye is going to do it, and that was just a waste of space if it doesn't. Making me look very, very stupid. Oh, nope. Apparently the rye does count as food. Again, I don't judge. If they want to eat weeds, have at it. But let's get some stuff. We're going to try to clear out this section over here. Get us some materials built up. So we're going to go from, I can't see it, there it is. We'll go from the corner of this house, and let's do a 32 by, let's just do a 32 by 20. And let's do another 32 by 20 of stone, as well as metal or iron deposits, or whatever you want to call it. Just kind of go through with everything and collect all the resources we can. I kind of undershot that one, I think, but it's okay. Get us some wild food, as well as some herbs so we can make some medicine. What is low now? What is low? What are you telling me is low? Food. They are working on it, people. Chill. If you quit eating food all the time and actually do something, we won't be running out of food. I will need a woodcutter to chop wood. We'll set it right over here. That way, when winter rolls around, we don't freeze to death. Because that's usually my worst 2 enemies, is the winter and starving to death. So, get us a little chopping block up and running, and we can, if they will build it. Are you gonna build the chopping? There we go. Who are you? Hey, who are you? Lean, thank you for doing what you were supposed to do. I appreciate it. Now go away. Getting a late start on the firewood. So luckily we only have 4 families, so we ain't got a lot of houses that we have to furnish with firewood. So that's working out great for me. Which apparently I have the memory span of a plastic spork. If you enjoy the content, please do like, subscribe, share it with everybody, let everybody watch it, and laugh at my humility. It's perfectly fine with me. Just kick back, relax, enjoy the experience of me attempting not to fail at life with this. Or me attempting not to make them fail at life. I'll put it that way. Because I can go ahead and tell you I'm the wrong person to have this kind of power of being quote unquote a god to these people. It is the worst position to put me in. Luckily, I can't just like pick people up and throw them in the river. That would be a little too far. But they are clearing. They're actually making very good progress. I'm proud of them. They're working for that food. But our storehouses, we're doing pretty good. Oh, excuse me. I had a sneeze sneak up on me there. We got a lot of venison. Which one thing I do want to make is, where is it? I lost it. Are you in here? Aha. Campfire. Because what the campfire does is all that venison we can actually cook, so it, I guess, lasts longer, or at least so it tastes better. I'm assuming that this one is just kind of a cosmetic thing. It's not really serving a solid purpose. But it gives us roasted venison, which is really cool. And then we can make parkas. Apparently you make parkas from a campfire. I did not know that. Learn something new every day. Hey, you're carrying food. Good job. Which we can actually remove these, and it will actually take the stuff that's in these to the storehouses over here. So that way they are not in the way, because they will actually prevent me from building in that location later on, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get them out of the way, and I'm gonna remove these trees from the middle of my little village, because that's gonna be nerve-wracking. Kind of got everybody doing something at the moment. Got them running around like chickens with their heads cut off. And I will throw this out there, any videos I do probably will not be edited, so you'll just see it from beginning to end as I'm doing it. So I do apologize. So it will make for a very long, I guess, series. But at the same time, it's gonna be fun. And I will try to keep up with any comments on different ideas of stuff to do. What do you want, person? Oh, you're out of tools, you dirty hooker. But I will try to, if you have any suggestions of different routes I could take in this, or something I should have built that I missed, or anything like that, please do post a comment. I will try to keep up with them and apply them into the next video and or stream, and kind of see what I can do to kind of make this everybody's village, not just my own. And that way everybody feels a part of it. Everybody feels like they're contributing. Because I'd like to, my goal is to build a strong community, everybody getting along, everybody working together, sharing ideas, and moving forward and prospering in life. Because that's what it's all about, is just having a happy life, no stress. Just come here, relax, get a good laugh, and go on about your day. Because if you can't laugh, kind of shit out of luck, to be honest with you. Let's throw a couple more houses down, because I'm pretty sure some of these kids are getting ready to grow up and be adults. They're probably going to want houses of their own, not live with mom and daddy. Especially if mom and daddy are planning on making a new brother or sister. Because I think these houses only hold, well, this one holds a lot of people. They have been busy. 3 kids, and we're only in year 2. Wow. Which they've got 2. 12-year-old, we have a 12-year-old as a builder. So if anything falls apart, we blame her. They've only got 1 kid. Awesome. Which we haven't. Apparently, child labor laws do not exist here. I mean, seriously. What do I need to build a school to get these kids out of work? School. Is this just regular school? I need glass and something else. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a while before I get glass, so apparently these kids are gonna be working. We don't have labor laws here. So, there you go. I didn't even realize that got done building, so we're gonna throw somebody on that and let them have it. Which I will put a link to my Discord in the description, as well as I don't know, just kind of making stuff up as I go, to be honest. Apparently I need a blacksmith, but to actually run a blacksmith you have to have like 12 different things to go with it, so that is going to be interesting. Well, if they will build these houses like I asked them to. Okay, my builders are working on that, but they're not doing anything. Why are my builders not doing anything? Hey, I need my builders over here. But I think they're too worried about all of this. Crap. Oh well. But yeah, for the blacksmith, actually have to build a first of all, I need a charcoal pit to make charcoal, and then I also need a bloomery, which takes the iron ore and charcoal and creates iron with it. Oh, it makes iron bloom, sorry. And then I technically would need, I could use one blacksmith to do it, but it makes it difficult because I have to make the iron from the bloom and then take the iron to make the tools. So, I mean, I can run one blacksmith to do it, or I can set up 2 different blacksmiths, one to make the iron, the other to make the tools. But it's very difficult. Although I do with this, I do have like a clay pit or a clay mine, I guess you could say. In order to get clay, and then I can make bricks from it, using the bricks to make different structures. Which one thing I still haven't managed to understand is some, like, with the brickyard, I need bricks to make it, just like making the glass factory. I need glass in order to build it, but I need it to make glass. Doesn't make sense. So I'm thinking I would need a merchant, and let's check our map real quick. Do we have, let's go with the big map here. We do not have access to like an actual ocean, so I'm guessing they would come in this river right here if I built one. So there's that. What do I need for, what is this? What's this? What are you? Trading dock. I need wheelbarrows and clay. A lot of clay. Wait a second. Landing place for merchant ships with a storehouse for trading goods and capacity of 6,000. Ooh, nice. There's a bank I can store my money in. Here's protected from being lost by fire and storms. Wow. What's this? A warehouse. Nice. I mean, I haven't really looked at a lot of this stuff, which one of my favorite features on this is I can actually build specialized stockpiles to where I can have a stockpile just for logs, just for stone, things of that nature. So, I mean, that comes in handy. But while these people are finishing all of this up, I am actually going to leave this video here. Again, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. Completely up to you. But do subscribe. I'm going to try to get more content out and everything, get everything flowing a little better and all of that. Like I said, I will leave my link to Discord will be in the description. But until next time, all of you have a great day, and all those fellas, go raid something. See you later.